6 short completions. This is Amari Daniels. A flag comes in as he's met right at the 36-yard line.
Today, spreading it around. Gavin Williams still in the game because Brown is out, and he gets the call. Not much there at all. Osborne.
Going to be a little tougher today. There were a lot of open receivers. Let's see how this Boilermaker pass offense handles it.
Devin Mockabee with him in the backfield, and he's going backwards. Loss of a yard, maybe 2, as we set the rest of the offense for the Boilermakers.
They've had their way running the ball on offense. Notre Dame has.
10 yards so far. They get about 2 more, maybe. Hudson Card.
In this third quarter alone, they've got 125 yards to Miami's 9. This is Jordan Brunson starting this latest series off for the Red Hawks. For Jack Kiser, obviously a great moment for the kids, and DirecTV making it all happen for Kiser and the kids. Miami starting this drive at its 10. As up the middle goes Jordan Brunson. But again, they have not played.
Chuck keeps it, pitches on the option. Nothing there. Fighting Irish, stand up on the perimeter, gain of 3. Adon Schuler the first there.
Let's get something positive. Here they go.
Now Ryan Butler in the backfield, and he is just met by a sea of blue jerseys. Tui Alamaka in there, and a host of other Notre Dame defenders. Jack Kiser.
On the football and put it in places that really make a defense stress.
Chad Alexander tracked to the sideline by Jack Kiser. He picks up a couple, so another third down here. There he goes in motion. Byron looks the other way instead. Now he's out of the pocket. He's going to tuck it under, and he will get met at midfield and lassoed back by Drake Bowen. So now it will be 4th down and 2.
Restless. They need to get moving on this third down.
They're going to run it. And that will stop the clock again just for a moment. 35 seconds.
Spins it out of his hand today.
It's a new offense at Navy, a hybrid. They still run the triple option. Horvath kept it, got out to the 14 for a pickup of 3 before he was driven back by Jack Kiser, 6th-year linebacker for Notre Dame. When it's under center, it's frequently the option as it is there. He pitched it to Teska for a short gain. Jack Kiser there again. They scored touchdowns on their first 20 red zone possessions this season. Then were held to a field goal once by Charlotte last week. Heidenreich's in trouble. He goes down for a loss of a couple more. Christian Gray leading the way for the Irish defense. Opportunity. Horvath in trouble. And he swung down near the line of scrimmage by Jack Kiser. Excellent linebacker and a terrific student. He's one of the 16 finalists for the Campbell Trophy. Top student athlete in college football, known as the academic Heisman.
Hand the job in the starting quarterback position to Calandria until a week before the opening game. And here's UVA trying to establish something on this first series. Not much there at all. 5'10", he says. Maybe 5'11" at best.
I like this decision. You don't come to Notre Dame and lay up.
Calandria is going to pass it. The ball is tipped and incomplete, and Notre Dame takes over. It looked like Calandria was going for his tight end Neville, but it was tipped, and so it never really got on track.
A conversation with Al Golden the other day as we look at them pressure one more time, getting after the quarterback.
Down goes Musket, and a sack for Notre Dame.
That's what they do.
Jack Kiser in his 63rd game in a Notre Dame uniform.
And we'll see if Army will try to be aggressive at all. This Notre Dame band just getting into the Sean Paul festivities here. Daly with a positive run. Oh, loses the football, and Notre Dame's right there.
They both got penalized, or the visiting team got penalized. Now they don't, and it's quite a scene.
Another fourth down stop for this Notre Dame defense. Daly had nowhere to run, and Kiser, who got called for the roughing the passer, makes the play on this one to send him away.
And they're in Notre Dame territory at the 47-yard line. Little option, and the pitch was bobbled, but it's handled by Brian Jackson, but he didn't get much. Against Notre Dame, but they're 2 touchdowns now with 9:28 to go. Got a new quarterback in for USC, and he's going to keep it. I thought they were going to give it off to Quentin Joyner, but they did not.
I don't get it. I really.
Jake Jensen was the guy that carried it.
Always great at home.
I think it's pretty important to get those home playoff games. What do you say, bud? This is a heck of an environment here, too, for Curtis Rourke to try to get back in rhythm here against.
He decides to keep it and goes for a 1-yard gain. Unlike Riley Leonard, that's not a big part of his game. Jesus.
I have a little bit of it.
You know, Penn State played here in November of 1990 against #1 Notre Dame. And the Nittany Lions rallied from 14 down to win it. They tied it midway through the 4th quarter on a touchdown catch by that man, Al Golden.
Down all season long.
ETN, the running back. Notre Dame shows blitz. They do blitz a lot. Stockton flushed. Running out of time. He got hit by Jack Kiser. And the ball wound up going out of bounds. Officials ruling it an incomplete pass.
Well, Jack Kiser is watching ETN, the running back, playing man coverage. This is what they do an awful lot of. But as soon as ETN gets caught in the traffic up front, it frees him up to converge on the young gunner Stockton here for Penn State.
2 receivers to each side. Warren has 98 catches. They throw it wide to Katron Allen, and he's gang tackled at the 44. Jack Kiser leading the way, playing in his school record 69th game. Play of the drive. They've had the ball for more than 6 minutes. Katron Allen ran into Jack Kiser at the 5-yard line. Rod Hurd there as well.
One of the best players in America, Tyler Warren. He's your guy on 3rd and 3.
They send him in motion. And Notre Dame sends a couple of defenders. They send Kiser on a blitz. It was picked up. Aller being run down and stopped at the line of scrimmage. Pursued by Kiser, and it was the freshman Bryce Young who got Aller on the grass. And no hesitation from James Franklin.
Man coverage. Texas last week opted to play a lot of zone against Jeremiah Smith and company.
Smith and Abuka both off to the right side. Instead, it's a handoff to Henderson, who dances around and waits too long as Jack Kiser, the 6th-year Notre Dame linebacker, closes him down. One of your impact players.
Now with the 3 receivers and Trevion Henderson.
It's Abuka who motions. Smith is to the far right. Irish show pressure, crowd the line. Another quarterback keeper. The safest of calls. Predictable, perhaps, and Drake Bowen drops him for another loss.